Right, we are back. Continuing our playthrough of King Quest 6. Get quick, because it's freezing! Yeah, I know. It's Florida, August. Cold. Alright, so when we last left off, we had just returned from the Isle of Wonder, where the chest land was. Brought the riddle book that the bookworm gave to Ali. Now gave us spell book.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, Ye Old Spell Book.
With the hand. Okay. So I also have on another, I can't see it right now because OBS is in the way. A manual. Know if we're gonna need it. Came with Steam. Well, for 6, might need it. So it looks like, okay. Magic paint spell. 1 cup of swamp ooze, river Styx water, a black horse feather. Wonder if that feather that we have, that's what that is. Add the Styx water to swamp ooze in a cup. Stir with the horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist's brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. The incantation is magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw according to spoken law. Okay, so it looks like this will make it something. We're gonna draw something and then make it real. Alright, so if we click, like, hover your icon until you get a little arrow thingy here, turn the page. Alright, so we're gonna make rain. Few drops salt from water, not from the sea. Where will we get those? Maybe some tears or something. 1 vial of sacred water and then falling water. First, mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot and then add falling water. Speak the incantation over the teapot to enchant heat boiling to activate. This is way more intuitive than King's Quest 3, Alexander. Incantation. Clouds of thunder, shafts of light. Come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I 4 teeth. Through a tempest now for me. Harming a creature of the night spell. 1 skull full of hot oak embers. Hey, I have a friend who owns a restaurant called Oak and Ember. A bit of sulfur, so brimstone. 1 strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Where we'll find that. Add hair and brimstone to skull of embers. Presence of creature. Speak incantation over skull. Incantation. Creature of night to me succumb. Fire and brimstone numb. Purity bind thee like a chain. Do what I err, I know.
This is the last page.
There's only 3 spells in the whole book. Okay. Back out. So... Right, so we saw this. This is the marriage thing. Marriage proclamation.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. There's nothing more in the pot that interests Alexander.
Okay, we already got the invisible ink, and we used it.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
What a baby. Alright, let's go talk to the pawn shop owner.
How fare you, good merchant?
A man my age can only thank the heavens for continued strength, young sire.
The pawn shop's counter is made of a sturdy
Look at
teak.
stuff on the...
The wood is well worn by eager hands and well oiled by the shop's faithful keeper. The pawn shop's counter is made of a... Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
See if we can get another one of these items.
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
Hmm. Oh, that we're keeping. That. Pearl.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Get
Oh,
our
I'm
ring
glad
back?
you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Okay, so we got that back. Perfect. Milk jug. Maybe we'll use that for one of the things. Oh, is this brimstone?
Small speckles of sand stand out against the otherwise gray brick.
Tomato.
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Wonder if he...
The
Take his
mechanical
bird back.
nightingale
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
All right, we're going to take the flute.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Wait, so we can
Thank
bring
you.
it back. I'll leave. See if we can... Maybe go back one of the islands. Little bird is here. Still.
Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her. The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs of the old tree.
I
The
wonder
nightingale looks
if
at
we can give
Alexander
her
curiously,
something.
as though waiting for something.
It's there waiting for something. Okay. Something that maybe she can take to Cassima. So we give her the ring to prove we
Alexander
are who we
holds
are.
out his insignia ring to the nightingale.
Oh, look at the
hoping
snake!
She perhaps
The
is
sparkly
the
eye!
nightingale that Jallo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cassima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cassima to his presence on the Isles.
Look,
The nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring.
he's watching us.
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cassima.
Sing, sing. What have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing, sing. Where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul. He must be here. Sing, sing. I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here, then? On this very island? Oh, If only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cassima herself?
Let's look at it. So
Or
wait,
am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
when she gave it to Sing Sing, it was pink, and now it's red, but, I digress. And it's kind of pink here.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon.
Oh, got her hair. We're going to need that for one of the spells.
Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair. The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
Okay, so let's save the game. Okay, so she knows. How do we let her know we're here? This is the love poem, right?
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop.
Let's give that bird.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cassima. The nightingale swoops down,
We'll be right back
grabs
again.
the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing Sing, my sweet, you bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I
Ah,
cannot live without the sight of you.
Oh, Alexander. I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
oh, she's blushing. Okay.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be
My
careful.
friend.
Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans.
Called him a
Watch out
friend.
for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cassima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he
Hello?
reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing. No words of love, only friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
Or maybe she knows they're being watched, and so she's being careful. Okay. Let's get out our map. Go back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
They couldn't have thought of something better than that, and I'm sorry. I'm going to be gross about it every time. They're still sleeping. I wish we could talk to the stick in the mud. Right. Oh, something on the chair.
Alexander would love to sit a spell, but he's a tad busy at the moment. An elegant padded chair provides a cushy seat from which to enjoy the lively garden.
There's
A
something.
delicate china teacup is occupying the chair at the moment.
That's teacup. Bark at us. They didn't.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Walk all the way back to where you were. Okay. Can we grab this guy?
Alexander decides to pick up the hole in the wall. A hole in the wall could be a very useful thing.
Looks. Say it again.
Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
Try and grab him again.
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall. Alexander can't get it.
Chop the plants down. My goodness. They're plants. Okay, so we need to do something to get the wallflowers. Calm down.
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
Cute. I don't even know the music. Singing along. I like it.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Now, can we grab him?
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Now what? So let's... I feel like this is a famous song, right? It sounds so familiar. Let's look at him.
The hole in the wall has 4 legs and a curly tail. He's all limbs with only a hole for a body. But that doesn't make him any less whole.
Alright, I don't think we have what we need for the, to be able to enter Chessland. So, go back. Alt tab for a moment. Messing with OBS for a second. How long I've been. I guess we go back to the Island of the
Alexander pulls
Crown.
out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange
need to
pulling
go.
sensation.
Explore the big island, but remember we couldn't get past the that big cliff.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Let's go look
The
again.
counter feels as smooth as stone.
Comes on the counter.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Right. What is... There's a paintbrush.
Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
Let's... that?
Might I trade for that tinder box on the counter?
Certainly. What do you wish to offer me in trade?
Let's give him his flute back.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
I believe I'll take the tinder box.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinder box and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
All right. I had to do a little digging because I know that we need the manual. To make sure I have it. I do. Give this a whirl.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Wonder if I should move my manual next to my window. Better. Size this appropriately. All right. All right, so in your manual, oops, save. We're going to save this as a new file of sacred something. Remember when we looked at this before, there is something written here. There's a puzzle that we have to figure out. And I know that the the manual comes into play. So let's
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff.
look at this.
Alexander decides to get closer.
As the first challenge, only those of pure heart will be able to rise the cliffs of logic. So, the cliffs of logic, that's what we're looking at. Rise. We need to go up, right? So if we touch these letters, I think.
Nothing happens. There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Oh, we wouldn't have been able to type climb anyway. There's no B. All right, but rise is capitalized in the guide. First challenge, only those of pure heart will be able to rise the cliffs of logic. So in the guidebook says this. One of the most intriguing artifacts left by the ancient ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are so named from a series of riddles written on the face of the cliffs, leading from the beach of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain to the Winged One's city. Chiseled painstakingly into solid rock, the viewer must question what purpose the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, it can be determined that the riddles on the cliff were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those that dwelt at the top of the cliffs from undesirables that might arrive from the sea below. The mechanism may have served as some sort of calling device designed to alert those at the top of the cliffs that a brother required admittance, or perhaps led to secret chambers within the rock itself. Whatever the cliff's purpose was, it was obviously built to admit only those indoctrinated into the secrets of the Ancient One's culture, and for that reason is, alas, as yet unsolved by those who live today. The following translations from the Cliffs of Logic Scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that understands this artifact. Okay, so then there's apparently 5 challenges, because it says the first challenge, the third challenge, and then there's a 5th challenge. I don't know, it doesn't say anything about the 2nd and the 4th, but the first challenge, I'll repeat it again. I know I've said it like several times. The following, no. Only those pure of heart will be able to rise the cliffs of logic. Rise is capitalized, so we're going to push those letters. Now what?
Nothing happens.
Maybe it needs to be all in
There
the
appears
different
to be something
words.
etched into the face of the cliff.
I didn't do that.
Alexander decides to get closer.
I bet that's it.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
Oh, goodness. Bam, bam, bam. All right, this is going to be a save early, save often.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
All right, we're saving. We know these climbing games.
The steps cannot be moved any further backwards or forwards.
Whoa. You're just going to do that till I go to the next one? Apparently.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hold your horses. Oh, if we have to wait for him to do this every single time, this is going to be really tedious.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
But that kind of makes him go a little faster. Now you got the hang of it?
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait a minute.
All right. Let's see. It would really suck to have to go through this. Oh, there's another riddle. See the stuff up there?
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa,
I
wait a
don't want to
minute.
like jinx myself, but climbing these steps is a little easier than some of the other climbing puzzles we've had in these. Seems to be. I don't know how you could miss.
Whoa, wait
You
a minute.
almost have to try, I think.
Whoa, wait a minute.
No, we're not waiting.
Whoa, wait a minute.
You are a young man. You are limber and confident. All right. Alrighty. Let's look.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will. Where's the. There's another thing in here. Reference card. Of languages will. So I have these glyphs with an alphabet. A master of language. It's a 4-letter word. We're going to try read. Okay. So that's R. E. 1. A. This symbol represents harmony, the cat, the color sienna, and earth. It looks like a. We're about to find out. And D. This symbol represents tranquility, the mouse, the color sable, and granite. And it kind of looks like a crown with 3 lines. This one. Or like a castle. Right?
Nothing happens.
A master of languages.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Will. No, maybe? The symbol represents wisdom, the owl, the color brown, and wood. So, that's one. N. This symbol represents hate, the crab, the color black, and ebony. 1. Oh, this symbol represents joy, the dolphin, the color azure, and sapphires. So this one, that's this one. And W, this symbol represents familial love, the horse, the color hazel, and leather. And it looks like a bunch of 3s. Lovely.
Nothing happens. Alexander examines the
Is
strange
it also
etchings in the
rise
face
like
of
the last
cliff.
one? So this was R. Right? R. I. This symbol represents cowardice, the sheep, the color orange, and coal. This symbol represents happiness, the dog, the color pink, and marble. So it looks similar to R. And E. This symbol represents irony, the whale, the color ochre, and paper. Oh, we had this one earlier, but I didn't tell you guys what it said.
Nothing happens.
Wait,
Alexander
to look this
examines
one
the
up.
strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A master of languages will... I feel like this should be a common phrase. What else does the... Let's go back to the manual. Of language. What? I'd rise. No. Fail? Oh, my husband is home. I will be right back. All right. So I was just talking to my husband about... Oh, a fall.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
He suggests... So I was talking to my husband about this riddle. Suggested love? So L, this symbol represents loneliness, the cricket, the color beige, and clay. This one? Oh, are you? We read this one. The symbol represents joy, the dolphin, the color azure, and sapphires. B. This symbol represents foolishness, the monkey, the color yellow, and ivory. Let me see if there's another one that looks similar, because in the thing, it looks like it has a dash. That's it. And then E is the one that looks like... I better look. The foot looking thing. All right.
Nothing happens.
Nope, that's not it. A master of languages.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Maybe we need to look this one up. Okay. Bill. Blog that's talking about it. They also thought it was read. Doesn't work. No, learn, study. None of them work. Eventually, I decide to read more of the manual. A few pages before the logic cliffs section, one of the ancient ones. At this point, it says, I'm going to read it. Hang on. Has it in the thing. All right. So it says, few pages before the logic cliffs. I don't know why my PDF finder isn't up. Ancient ones. The ancient ones inhabited the Isle of Sacred Mountain perhaps as many as 1,000 years ago. At that time, it is likely that there was no kingdom and that the ancient ones existed alone in the sea, since no similarly aged records exist on the other island. The ancient ones had an advanced, mysterious culture. Their writings have been discovered on ancient tablets and scrolls buried beneath the current Winged One city and in the ancient catacombs on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain. It is commonly believed that they possess knowledge and mechanical acuity far surpassing anything that exists today. This belief is based on a few remaining artifacts, such as their mysterious labyrinthine catacombs and the writings on the island's cliffs. The artifacts of the ancient ones are fiercely guarded by the winged ones and are studied by scholars of that race who spend their whole lives trying to unravel their mysteries. What is known about them is derived from these delicate and treasured written records. The ancient ones, believers in the power of language, the ancient ones were believers in the power of language. They were fond of saying, a master of languages will soar. Okay. All right, so we go S. Which this symbol represents happiness, the dog, the color pink, marble. O. This symbol represents joy, the dolphin, the color of azure and sapphires. A. This symbol represents harmony, the cat, the color sienna and earth. This one kind of looks book. And the letter R. This symbol represents grief, the jackal, the color silver, and the element silver. And that's one.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet
All right, so
trembles as
everything we
more steps
need
emerge
is
from the
in this
granite
manual.
cliffs.
Have to look for it. Sense. They're not going to make it impossible, would they? All right, we save again. Let's go.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm going to say that every time. I'm prepping you. I may speed the portion up.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Come on, Alexander. You're nimble, you're young.
Whoa, wait a minute.
You're like 19. How is it he can turn around immediately and not be all like, ah?
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Puzzle. All right, we're going to save on this screen. Here we go.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Come on, Alexander. Let's go. The third puzzle is in the manual. Go back to the logic cliffs. All right. The third challenge. The stones of stealth are associated with this riddle. 4 men standing in a row, third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on, the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. All right, so I think I understand this. Find out.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
4 men standing in a row, third from the left, down you go. That's this one. We're not going to do a fall if we click that one. The rest in order move you on, the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. So we're going to go the youngest, oldest, second son. I think we're going to find out. Youngest, oldest, second son.
Nothing happens.
I thought I was so smart.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Let's do it in order then.
Nothing happens. Alexander examines
We
the
still
strange
need to press
etchings in
the
the
third
face of
one.
the cliff.
4 men standing in a row, third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, oldest, second son.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
We don't push that one, period.
Oops!
Whoops. Hey.
Tickets only. Next.
All right, so we cannot touch
What a
that
riddle.
one,
Stone.
period. 4 men standing in a row.
Alexander examines the strange etchings
Third from
in
the
face
left
of the
and
cliff.
down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. What if we go in reverse? So like the youngest is last, right? The youngest, oldest, second
The
one.
stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Looks like a face, the profile. Brow and the nose.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, next screen, there's gonna be this one we will have to find in the manual again, I'm assuming.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Ah, come on.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Almost there.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, we save again. So these rocks have all kind of looked the same on every screen. Like this looks like a boot. This looks, there's the profile, right? Like a mouth and a big nose. All right, let's see what this puzzle is.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Sacred 4. Okay, let's go back to this. Sacred 4. Yes. And PDF cannot be searched. All pages. In it. Yes, this has the manuals for all of the. Might grab a drink while we're waiting. You guys won't notice because I'm gonna pause it. All right, friends, I'm back with a drink. Chips. So interesting enough, my PDF search did not find Sacred 4. What if we just search Sacred? It does find that. All right. Go back to where we were reading about the ones. This presumably, so this goes back to the Master of Languages will soar. This presumably refers to intellectual heights rather than physical ones, but who can say it? It is also known they were great lovers of symbols and had a complex theology, which seemed to worship all things aerial, though only the earth, wind, fire. Here we go. I found it. The ancient ones gave meaning to every creature, every color, every element and mineral. In addition, they studied the emotional states of being. Every emotion, like every creature, color, and element, ranked high or low on their theological scale. The lowest being base or primitive, the highest being pure. At the top of the scale were the sacred 4. The emotion tranquility, the color azure, the creature caterpillar, and the element air. So we need to find tranquility, azure, we go back to our reference card. We'll find those items here. So remember I was reading, so azure is one of them. That's O. That was cool. That one, tranquility. Yeah. Okay, so that's D. That's the one that looks like a castle. Caterpillar. Oh, wait, I found air, so that's G. And that's kind of goes like this. There it is. Okay, that was air. And now I need to find the caterpillar. Is Q. This symbol represents faith, the caterpillar, the color turquoise, and the stone turquoise. So both the stone and color, although that's irrelevant here. So it looks like...
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
As a kid, that probably would have been pretty hard. Adults and developer had pretty logic. And it told us right in the book. I learned from the second one.
Whoa,
right.
Wait a minute.
Munch, munch, munch. I know. Sorry.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Have saved. Started the ascent. The fourth puzzle, right? We have one more.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
This chip. Wow. All right. Almost next puzzle time. I think there's only 5 puzzles. Ah. I'm not eating that. Did you hear that weird crunch? It's like when they had the like.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Like a couple of them got fused together or something.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Come on, Alexander. You're killing me, Smalls.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
You're the worst, Alexander. All right.
Alexander examines the
I'm
strange
gonna go back
etchings
to
in
the
the face of
regular
the cliff.
manual. Get off the reference card. Because there's another puzzle down here. The 5th challenge. Oh, this is another easy one. It says, only those of the highest order may ascend the cliffs of logic. And ascend is in all caps, just like the first one. So, A-S.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Pretty easy. But I hear that we have more another maze. I'm still traumatized from the King's Quest V. I just posted the video for that and I'm traumatized. Oh. How do we not get points for solving these?
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Totally fast forwarding through the chart, except for the puzzle solving.
Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs.
Who is this?
Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Ah, she's got the sparkly eyes. That's the genie.
See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on
Trying
the
to kill us.
wind. Try some.
Nope. No, thank you.
Come.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger. Think of me as your grandmama, if you like.
Ruh-roh. Got a storm coming.
Young man, you offend me. I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
Oh. Bye.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son, I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries. All right, then. Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care. You human.
Human.
How
Bye.
odd. The old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Perhaps those berries are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Or perhaps not. Starting to storm, this is not good. Alright.
There's no one to speak to here. Huge doors are set into the solid rock of the mountain.
The doors?
The huge doors are locked tight.
How weird his hands looked when he
Somebody
did that.
obviously wants to keep something out or something
I do it
in.
For my enjoyment. Watch his hands.
The huge door. Somebody obviously...
Probably not, but... No. Wait.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries, and if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
That we
With
probably
what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the
didn't want to
winged
go
ones?
this way.
Only the magic of
Where's
clear
the cake
thought,
back
my
there?
lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most
plot
recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I am ready.
Very well.
I'm not ready.
My guards will take you there now.
We're gonna
You
go
seem
back
courageous enough,
just because
but
I
the
want to look at that
catacombs will
cave.
determine how brave you really are.
I looked in there before we walked ahead. Wait, are they bringing us back this way? Oh, not? Oh, they do.
Why did you tell Lord Azure you were ready and willing to face the catacombs? No one is ever ready, and only a fool could be willing.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your
Son?
choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for the escort.
We only escort you to your death. May the fates make it quick so that you do not have to scream long.
Not synced. Alright, we're gonna restore. I don't want to do this. Oh, she's still there.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean...
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Let her talk.
Listen, son. I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries. Young man, you offend me. I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
I'm being rude.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Will eventually go away.
Listen, son. I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries.
That if you're so vested in it.
All right, then. Stay tied to the ground like a load of lead. See if I care.
They try it, but
you human.
How odd. The old woman just disappeared in a
Yeah, you
cloud of
see,
smoke.
like this little cave.
Perhaps those berries are even
Know
more
anything
powerful
about
than she
adventure
led
games,
Alexander
in
to
particular
believe.
Sierra games? Want to go in there? All right, so we're gonna save here that we are. Caught up and don't have to talk to her again.
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock. Alexander finds himself in a dark cave.
Like a lot like the one that Rosella had to. So we have a tinderbox with a candle. Where is it? Remember we traded the flute for it. That Alexander. It looks, so these are his legs. This looks like there's another pair of legs, please.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it.
Would be cool if I could navigate. Gross. I don't know if there's any holes in the floor like in the Rosella game.
Dead end. Nothing that way. Alexander crawls through the opening in the rock.
Another tiny hole.
The lighting in this part of the cave is better. Alexander extinguishes the candle's flame and places it back in his pack. Alexander is standing in a second room of the cave. A natural window to the outside world provides a little more light here and even helps clear the musty smell. Alexander is standing in a...
That is. Hey, Scouty!
A plant grows on the grassy ledge. Smells like peppermint.
Oh, let's...
Alexander takes a few leaves from the plant. As he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is released. Ah!
Not like Storm. At all. I knew...
The window in the rock is too small for Alexander to fit through.
Knew that we would have to come in here.
Alexander sees nothing to do with the rocky walls of the cave.
Get out!
Alexander sees nothing to do with the rocky walls of the cave.
Go back out? We might just have to go back out.
Alexander crawls back into the first room of the cave. Alexander can't see a thing.
Do we really need the tinderbox to just, like...
Alexander crawls back through the passage to the top
No,
of the
not
cliffs.
really. You don't need to use the box for this. Like, you can see. You personally, not Alexander. Go through this up.
Taking off your adventure.